Be a great stocking stuffer. Because people will be like, what is this? You'd be like, it's a wine stopper.
It's a wine stopper.
By the way,
metallics.
Yeah, get $40 off and you can get 2 sets for nothing. All you gotta do is pay us a little bit of shipping and handling and tax. Great job, Deb.
It's a little early in the morning, but you know.
Not some places. Not somewhere. My son's in Key West right now. He's probably already going, a little rat. Anyway, come on over with me. We're going to talk about something that really, really, really is important, and it is your dash cam. Maybe you have one, maybe you don't, but if you don't, I've got good news for you. We've got the top of the line features at the lowest price we've ever done on our 3-channel dash cam from Minolta. Now, you know the name Minolta, and you trust it, right? This is an amazing, amazing deal because you are getting the dash camera, everything you need to install it. It comes in either blue, it comes in black. It is a 3-channel. Bill is going to explain all that stuff and why that's so important. What I love about it is it not only does high definition video, but it also does 12 megapixel stills. So if you are using it on a trip where you're traveling, let's say the Grand Canyon, and you want pictures while you're driving, you could do that as well. It's very easy to use. It has a nice wide angle lens. It has what they call a parking monitor. So if you're in a parking lot and you get dinged, it automatically kicks on. It has motion detection. So if somebody's trying to bust into your car, it'll kick on then. All right, we are doing it on what I call a super sale. So normally this unit with everything included is $149. Today we dropped $80 off the price. We took another $550 off because we're gonna ship it to your house for free. Bill Duggan is here, he's gonna tell us all about it. It even has a light.
Happy road trip season, everybody.
Wow.
But you know, it's not just road trips.
I've never seen one with a light.
Well, that's just it. It gives you that night vision when you need it. Minolta is known for their photography and their quality.
Yep.
This dash cam has been so popular because, one, it's over half off, which is great because, you know, your money's going to go further. But by just having this in your car, you're going to find yourself saving money because you have proof. And what's great about it? I have a front-facing dash camera. That is awesome, right? I have a rear-facing dash camera for actually capturing everything on the inside of the car if I want that as well. And then that 3rd channel, you can even connect another camera, which is included, and have it actually as your rear camera, your backup camera if you'd like, because we want to make sure you're covered. Because more eyes on the property, it's great. I love how Valerie said it earlier. You know, we have Ring doorbells at our house and video doorbells to protect our property at the house. What about our car? Because this has all the sensors. You leave it parked, your car gets dinged or banged or scratched. It has motion detection. It has that G-Sense. So if you do go into that car accident, it will automatically save and record that. Because once you set it up, it's auto on. You don't have to worry about it. Set it and forget it pretty much, which is great. Because it's powered up by your car, you plug it into the 12-volt receptacle, and then it's always recording. Nice 3-inch size screen, which is great. I have the option to have this camera on or off. I can even reposition it a little bit because it has that matriculation, which is nice. And then you even have the option, I'm gonna actually jump through this over here, boom. So you see, there's one camera. Oh, that's my power button, sorry. Boom, another camera. And I have, there's there's the audience camera right over there.
3 different cameras.
3 different cameras. And actually, guys, step back just a little bit. Step that way. Oh, there we go. What are we gonna get? There's Guy. That's that 3rd camera that I have maybe attached to my license plate or the back of the car, because you have all of these great options with one camera. So you have all the eyes on your car and on the road, because at the end of the day, it does come down to proof. Because, you know, Guy could have hit my car, but Guy's like, it wasn't me. I have proof. It's that new driver who's like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm nervous, I'm a new driver, but it wasn't me, it was someone else. You have that proof that protects you in a lawsuit, in the insurance. That's why when I just came back from a business trip, every Uber and Lyft I jumped into had a webcam.
Oh, they all have them.
Yep, because also some companies, some insurance companies will lower your insurance if you have that webcam.
Well, it protects them and it protects you at the same time.
I felt safer too, because with that inside camera, it did give us coverage. So what you're gonna notice, you get tons of options with how you set it up, and then you use it. You can actually also manually hit record. Say you're going on that beautiful road trip, you're going across the bridge, you have that great vista. Are you gonna bust out your phone and drive at the same time?
Yeah, put your hand out the window with your camera.
Nuh-uh, that's what this will do. It will record for you. So you see, this is that front-facing camera. I'm gonna pivot it around for you. So that's me, right over there. Can you see? There we go, yep. And then you wanna get someone on the other side, on the inside, you have that other camera right over there, because it can flip around. And then you even have that 3rd camera option, which will really give you eyes. You don't have to use the 3rd camera. It's more if you want nice long cord. That's where you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your car. And it's not just the property, it's the whole hassle of an insurance claim. The whole hassle of he said, she said. It's that proof that you always have up and running and you don't have to worry about it. 32 gigabyte card is like months worth of, or hours worth of footage that just keeps recording, but can save the recordings that are important.
What I like about it, a couple things that I like about it. First of all, a lot of the dash cams that are out there, even some we sell, you literally have, you can either look backwards or you can look forwards.
Right.
Because they only have the one channel, so you actually have to spin the camera in a circle to go in a different direction to film from that area. This one, because it has the multiple channels, gives you multiple points of view. That's why I said, if I was gonna buy one today, this would be the one that I would want. And by the way, we are taking $80 off the price. It's $150 every day of the week. It's worth it. And you should also talk to your insurance company and see if, having it in your car will give you a little bit of a discount, because then it's not, well, he said, she said, right? You get in an accident, somebody says, your fault, my fault. Wait, it's no fault. That's not always true, okay? Because then it may be no fault, but then somebody can sue you, on personal injury. I know that from experience. Many, many years ago, the guy with the motorcycle guy that had his turn signal on and then decided last minute to go straight. I pulled out, his bike went down. Let's just say it cost $100,000 from my insurance company because I had no visual proof. He's like, I didn't have my signal light. I saw it on.
The crazy thing is, so your insurance helped you in that situation.
Which sucked, because guess what? They weren't helping me. They haven't helped me since, because my rates went huge.
So having
you don't
those
want to know
eyes
what I
on,
yeah.
that's just, you want to protect yourself and have that eyes on just by having this up and running. I'm going to show you a few quick videos of practical circumstances, from the mundane, family moments in the car, to the ones where, someone might fall off a bike or someone cuts in front of you in traffic. One thing, look at this video right over here, right? Look at the clarity of the sky. I mean, look how beautiful those blues are. And the thing is, yes, I'm in a traffic altercation, but the quality of what Minolta delivers, it's unprecedented. Oh, and then the scooter guy jumps right in the middle of it. What the heck's going on over here? And we all have been frustrated. The encounter that's happening, it's gonna capture the audio, it's gonna capture all of this right there on that SD card, just because it's up and running. People do travel with their dash cams, because if they are renting a car and then all of a sudden like, no, the accident wasn't me, because you return it. Please also notice the wide field of view. I'm gonna pause this. How many lanes of traffic? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes of traffic, not to mention what's going over there on the right-hand side. So huge wide field of view. And this is what's great. The accident might not be me. It could be the two cars on the other side of the road, but you have the proof. You have that eyes on a simple device, practical device, that you plug it in and it's up and running all the time to capture those moments. And sure, use that inside camera. It's the family having the funny moments in the car. It's the oops of the dog jumping around and knocking over someone's ice cream. That's the fun viral moments that you capture all the time. But it's also the security. Like, true, I'm in the backseat of the Uber. I don't know that driver, but I do know they have a camera, so I do feel like I even have proof on my end,
you're protected.
which is great.
Yeah, and the big deal for me is, because a lot of people out there are like, well, listen, I bought a car in the last 5 years. It has a camera in it. Guess what? The camera doesn't record.
Right.
That camera is really for active driving. So if you have to put your car in reverse, okay, I can see what's behind me. You can see around your bumpers. I've got a whole bunch of cameras in my car, but none of it records. So guess what? If somebody bangs into me and they say, hey, he cut me off, how am I going to prove that? My cameras don't record anything, all right? They're just active. As you're actually driving, these are video documentation or picture documentation of what's happening when you're on the road. And remember, unlike a lot of the other cameras that you'll see, these go forward, they go backward, and you have the personal camera. So you have 3 separate channels, so you're covered. You don't have to switch it around, make it go left or right. You have a 130-degree field of vision wherever it is pointed, forwards or backwards, so you're covered. Many, many years ago, and I told the story before, I was actually parked at Universal Studios in their general parking lot, and I had my first really nice car. I was doing okay, I had a little money. I was like, oh, I'm gonna spoil myself, get a nice car. And it had one of those fancy medallions on the front. You heard my story before? And I came out and the medallion was cracked in half and it was on the ground. And I'm like, son of a gun, leave a note. But I'm sure the guy was like, no, because I know that medallion's probably $800 or $900, which is what I had to pay for it. And if I had had a camera in the car that was facing, the front, and somebody banged me, it would have automatically given me a picture of the guy, it would have given me video, I would at least have some proof.
The Gsensor.
And remember, you're not always gonna catch everybody, but let me tell you this. If you go to the authorities and you say, listen, that accident over there, I saw the guy. He literally cut that car off right in front of me. You're going to have video proof of that. And let me tell you, you will be the cop's best friend because they'll be like, listen, you can't argue. When you have video proof, you cannot argue.
Even the lawyers for the other time.
Even more.
Do you know,
insurance
an
companies.
auto accident or an auto claim, every 30 seconds it happens out there. It's in the parking lot, it's on the road, it's on vacation. That's another reason why you see, what do you see up and down the highways? Lawyer, 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 call me, insurance claims and all that stuff. That's why having this is great. Minolta's even giving you a color option. They've made them nice and muted so they don't stand out or attract attention. This is that blue, this is that nice black. But remember, it's not just that front-facing camera. This one has 3 cameras built in. It has an interior camera, which is great. It even has the option to attach this third eye camera wherever you want to place it. You can keep it in the car. You can put it actually, they have the nice long cords. You can run it through the trunk and attach it to the back.
That's awesome.
When I was throwing my luggage in one of the Ubers, I'm like, what's this little dongle back here? It had a rear camera because this guy said you can automatically just turn it on and hit record if you see something happening. Because my backup camera, sure, gives me a field of view, but it doesn't allow me to record. So you can easily see what's happening over here. I'm gonna hit the record button because I can manually record if I'd like. Not to mention, I can see the screen. It's 3 inches, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's bigger than most.
Right, and that's what we want. We want to have those great options at the end of the day. Here's that front-facing camera. I'm gonna spin it around so you can see the studio again. But then you also have, oh, it's upside down. That's an interesting choice. And then boom, you have the dual at the same time. Very user-friendly, very easy to connect, but more importantly, because it's half off, over half off, good time to try it.
Yeah.
Set it up, see how you like it. All of a sudden, hopefully it becomes something you don't even realize you need until something happens.
You're getting 3 cameras for one price.
Exactly.
All right, and I love that little mobile camera is fantastic because you can put it anywhere that you want, which is ideal. So maybe somebody's stealing your gas. So I'm going to put it in there and see who's funneling the gas. Whatever you need, you can do it. It is the power of information. It always puts you one step ahead of the regular drivers out there if you have that video documentation. Also, if somebody is planning on breaking into a car, they are less likely, just like a house, to try to break into that car if they see a camera in the car.
Oh, they might peek in.
There's 8 cars out there, and you know, one of them has a camera. They're going to go to the other 7 cars, all right? Because they're going to be like, they don't know that you're not monitoring it. They don't know you don't have it, you know, hooked up to your computer and your watch. They don't know. It's the same when you have a camera on your house, right? If you're a bad guy, you don't go near the house with the camera, you know, or the doorbell thing or any of that stuff because you're like, listen, the only way you can get caught is if they get a picture of me, and that is exactly it. It could be a special event. It could be, you know, you're driving on a vacation of a lifetime and you want to video document everything. I've been to Sedona. I used to own property out there. It's one of the most beautiful drives on the planet, and you know, I hardly ever see it because I'm always driving. So it's really nice to be able to, and you can move the camera off to the side and see all the red rocks, all the canyons. If you go to the Grand Canyon, it's really a wonderful extra thing to have, but it's not really a luxury anymore. It's really a way to protect you, protect your family, and it's also a lot of fun. Because at the end of a trip, you know, if you've got kids or grandkids, you've got memories. You get the SD card with it, so you can just take them out, pop it in your tablet, pop it in your computer, and you can watch this. You can watch the show.
One other aspect I didn't mention: this does have a small limited battery on it because what happens is you turn the car on, the camera powers up via the car. Your car has an accident, you can't turn the car on. You still have some power on your camera to keep recording, whether it's the interaction with the cops, whether it's the other person who might have bumped you. So that's, again, in Minolta thinking of all those little extra features. I thought this was cool because it had the front camera and the rear camera. But then when I heard it had a third option, not as an upsell, but included, give you more protection and more eyes on, because even though it's half off, you still have 3 options to cover your property, to cover your person, and have proof of what happened when you need it.
We offer the same type of camera with just one view for the same price.
Yeah, that's just it.
You have 3 cameras in one for $69.99.
Happy Father's
It's free
Day.
shipping and handling. And by the way, yeah, great for Father's Day. By the way, if you get a brand new HSN credit card, take another $40 off. It's $29.99. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, and it really, like I said, it can be a lot of fun to have it as well. 838-729. Billy boy.
Yeah, this is it.
Thanks, buddy.
Enjoy. Take care.
Good to see you. All right, we're going to step away. When we come back, Rhonda Shear and Valerie are going to show you some